Hi, good morning, and welcome to the Celebrate podcast. I'm Lisa McGarry, co-founder of Celebrate Primary Care.
And I'm Della Tootin, other co-founder of Celebrate Primary Care.
Hi, welcome to the show. We're on every Tuesday at 11 live on Facebook and YouTube. We are very excited about today's episode. We want to thank Elio with Fiesta Media. Thank you. We were supposed to have Dr. Tucker on today, but unfortunately he's sick, so we're going to have him on at a later date. But our great friend Jess Odom came in and saved the day today. So he's my personal insurance agent. He's with Farm Bureau, and we can't wait to have a conversation with him. Welcome, Jess.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, Jess.
Hey.
So we met Jess about, 6 years ago?
6 years ago?
Yeah, 6 or 7. Yeah, it was a while ago.
Mm-hmm. And we got involved with Jess because Jess is good at covering tail, right?
I try to be.
Yeah.
I try to be. Try to watch the backside. How about that? So.
That's right. So truly, you're risk mitigation specialist, I guess, and kind of part of what you do with your insurance company. And that's how we got involved with you, was because of our business and needing to do a buy-sell agreement and do funding with life insurance. So
Correct.
We'll kind of ask you a little bit about that in a bit. But
Sure.
So you
And my
guys-
relationship's a little different.
Yes.
So,
Correct.
he handles all my
Personal
personal stuff,
Yeah.
house, cars, all that stuff, which
Everything.
is amazing because it's nice to have a person I can text and be like, I don't know where my insurance cards are, Jess. I'm so sorry it's Sunday at 2. Help me. And he always does. And I don't want to say that's, what we want to do, because I'm sometimes just don't have all my stuff together, but I appreciate having that in my life. So
Yeah,
thank
absolutely.
Getting pulled over by the police when she's calling you. Is that what's happening?
you. Stop it. No.
Yeah, no, I don't get those phone calls. So every now and then, though. But yeah, that's just part of service, right? I mean, y'all guys do the same thing in your day-to-day, too. It's just taking care of people. So
Yeah. So how'd you get involved in insurance? Tell us about that.
Okay, so really not a whole lot to tell there. My dad is an insurance agent with Farm Bureau, so it was a natural fit. I was born and raised around Farm Bureau. I'd been with them for, I can remember going to annual meetings with my grandfather when I was like 3, 4, 5 years old. So I've been around Farm Bureau forever, but I started back in 2009.
Okay.
That's when I started in Farm Bureau. Not the best time to start in insurance with the financial situation at the time, but nevertheless, started in 2009 and been going ever since. It's just been kind of a natural fit.
That's awesome. So it's basically in your blood.
Yeah, if you want to say that.
So what I think is cool is that the building that your dad
Was in for
occupied-
years.
He
Yeah,
occupied for
y'all
how many
have
years?
now.
We got it in Alachua.
Yep.
Yeah, we bought that building that Farm Bureau lived in for many, many years.
Yeah,
So-
they had that for probably right about 15 years prior to y'all buying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It was so fun when your dad came in and said, "This is the same building?"
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
You could tell it had been lived in for a long time.
Yep.
And, it
All
was
the
it was
animal
nice.
heads.
Yeah,
We see their ghost.
Comes along with Farm Bureau, I guess.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, for sure. That's
Jess
awesome.
is your dad is a hunter, correct? And so
yeah.
a lot of the things that I'm talking about are like
We're in
the-
his office.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of the guys with Farm Bureau are in general.
Yeah.
So.
It's part of that culture.
So you grew up in Gainesville, correct?
So I grew up in Alachua.
In Alachua.
On the north side of Alachua, or Alachua Way, for
Yep.
everybody from Alachua Way.
Yeah, because you'll
Yeah.
get in trouble.
Yeah. Alachua Way is the city. Alachua
Alachua
is
is
the
a county.
county.
Yeah.
Right,
So,
right. I know people ask me that. I'm like, yes.
but yeah, I was born and raised out there. My family has a farm out north of Alachua. Growing up, we did tobacco. And that's actually what my dad did prior to being in insurance. He was a tobacco farmer. We had a big hog operation on the farm too. But late 90s, corn prices go up, hog prices go down, tobacco buyout. We ended up getting out of the farming business. We still own the farm, lease it out, but yeah, pretty much.
So
it.
they're farming it now. Like somebody is leasing it to farm
Correct.
crop.
Part of it. Part of the farm's leased, and then the other part, the family has a small cattle operation.
I was going to say, I thought you had cattle,
Yeah.
and you're part of that with
Yep.
your family.
So we're all part of it. It's just a big family thing out there.
Yeah, it's
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
So did you go to school through high school, college here?
Yep. Never left. Well, I take that back. I left for a few years. I went to Jacksonville for a few years, but
Got sucked back in.
yeah, came right back. So actually, it's a funny story. I actually went to my boss when I graduated. My current boss. I went to him when I graduated and told him I wanted to come work for him. And he told me to. He said, "You need to go cut your teeth. You need to learn how to talk to people, and learn how to talk." So I went to work selling equipment in Jacksonville. Did that for 4 years or so.
And you said you did a Dale Carnegie course through that.
I did a Dale
which
Carnegie course.
Dell and I are doing now. So, it does help. I mean, it kind of helps with processes and talking to people.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But so in Jacksonville, I kind of got the bug to get out of the equipment business. I always knew I wanted to be with Farm Bureau and sell insurance in general. And I actually interviewed up there in Jacksonville.
Interesting.
And then an opening happened here at the same time. So, just prayed about it and
You're back.
back in Gainesville.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome.
yep, never looked back.
So did you go to UF as well?
I did.
You went to UF.
Yep, I got a bachelor's degree in food and resource economics
Okay, IFAS.
from the College of
Yeah,
Ag.
yep.
Yep.
Cool.
So we count cows instead of beans.
Yep.
That's what they say. So,
That's good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And you have beautiful children.
I
Your
do.
wife. Tell us about that.
Yep. So my wife Sarah, very loving and understanding wife, especially with long hours that I put in. And then 2 little girls, Emily and Ella. Emily's 10. Ella is 7 now. She
Already?
just turned 7.
How did they get to be 10 and
So
7? I feel like they were tiny and now they're getting big.
Crazy. So
Time
they grew up
flies.
so quick. So
Yeah.
volleyball, cheerleading, all
Running
the good
around.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fun.
Yep.
That's awesome.
What are they doing in the summer? Are they doing camps, or are they staying home?
So yeah, we're working through that. There's a couple camps that we're interested in. So I know they're going to Florida Life Youth Camp somewhere down in Vero for a week, and then they're going to
fun.
do archery camp, I think, and
Cool.
some other stuff. So
Yeah, Paige did an archery camp once. She really loved it. Actually, she was surprised how much she liked it. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
well, I mean, I like archery too.
Yeah.
Bow hunting in general, just shooting my bow. But
Get them trained.
but yeah, exactly right. So let's do that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So tell us what kind of people are ideal clients for you. Everyone.
Yeah, so it's hard to say, really anybody. So if you drive a car, auto insurance, if you have
own a farm?
if you own a farm, I mean, ideally I like to say people, if you own a house on 5 or more acres, that's a great client for me because there's a lot of limitations in a personal lines policy that really affect acreage and other structures and special animal liability and stuff like that. Those are kind of niches for us where we really fit the mix. So
Cool.
Yeah.
You work with business owners, and you do the, life insurance policy.
correct.
Right?
Yeah, we do a lot of life insurance as well. Like for y'all in particular, we did buy-sell agreement, which is just basically a structured deal between y'all. So something happens,
There's coverage.
there's coverage
Yeah.
for the business.
And small businesses owners need to know that. I feel like, we had no idea when we started in all this, and just having educated people around us, having a great attorney, which we had Jeff on here.
Yeah,
It
Jeff
was
Traynor.
so fun. Oh my gosh, it was great. So, he's the one who's like, yeah, you got to talk to Jess and you got to get this taken care of, because we were all in BNI together, and it was like, we do? Okay,
Yeah.
teach us, let us learn all these things because we don't know.
Yeah, and it grows over time. So it's,
Yeah.
it's stuff that's constantly adapting that we need to talk about, and
Which is why we
y'all
love
stay on
you.
top
Because,
of
right.
it.
This is
So,
why we, because we just get caught up in our day to day and opening offices and managing the people and all the things we do. And it's like, hey, we need to talk about this. I'm like, and then I don't respond. And then Jess is like, we need to talk about this. I'm like, fine, we'll go to lunch. The good thing is you're patient with us
Yeah.
because we're just like kind of scroll sometimes. So we appreciate that.
It's all good. I
Yeah.
completely understand it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, all those sorts of things are the stuff that we like to help people with. I mean, of course, doing GLs, commercial autos, and all that sort of stuff too. But yeah, so.
That's cool. So, tell us about what you do for fun. Like, I know you go to the gym and the butt crack of dawn. Like, what do you do for fun?
Yeah. So yeah, about a year ago, I joined a gym, CrossFit gym. I go 5 to 6 in the morning. So
Sounds terrible.
it's fun.
Every day?
Every day. I like
Even
to-
on the weekend?
So I go on Saturday, but we don't go till like 8:30 on Saturday because
Sleeping
the
in.
girls go with me on
Aw,
Saturdays. So
That's fun.
but yeah, that's really it. I mean, I go do fun stuff too. We like to, me and Ella, particularly my youngest, we like to dove hunt together. So I have some really cute videos of that I'll share with y'all. But yeah, that's really it. I mean, we do that. I like to fish, like to hunt.
Yeah. I know you guys went to the Keys, right? Recently?
We went to the Keys recently.
With a friend. It was fun.
Too windy to go fishing, but we had a good time.
Yeah. I mean, you're with friends hanging out. I mean, come on, you're in the Keys.
Yeah.
Really.
Have you been out on the boat lately?
Let's see. The last time I went was I guess a few weeks ago. We just went to the river.
Opened red snapper season just opened. So
yeah,
it's.
Have y'all been offshore?
Well, Travis has. He
Okay.
went, I guess, opening day last Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and they caught a few, but nothing to keep. So he's wanted to go back out the next day, but we couldn't work it. But it's been fun. You and I talked about the boat, and the boat's been really awesome. Yeah.
It should be.
Yeah. So I like that, but I'm looking forward to scallop season opening, and that's July
So
1st.
fun.
That's when all the boats are out there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We went out Crystal River a couple of over Memorial Day weekend, and it was a zoo.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a
crazy.
scallop
yeah.
season.
I know. So we go out from
She knows,
Steenhatchee
yeah.
and Horseshoe, and that was the first time I had ever been out through Crystal River, and it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good time. I actually got to hang out with Joe from Titan and his family, so that was fun for us to all be on the water.
Every time she goes out, she runs into somebody she knows.
Yeah.
I'm like, it doesn't matter what coast she's on.
That's where everybody goes.
Yeah, it's like, well, she's in St. Augustine too. It's the
Yeah.
same thing. It's like, oh yeah, hi. It's so
Pretty much
crazy.
either people go to
St.
St.
Augustine
Augustine or Crystal
River,
River, Cedar
yeah.
Key,
Yep.
somewhere like that. So
Yeah, that's fun.
So you guys are traveling this summer, you said, getting back to it a little
yeah,
bit.
doing a little bit, trying to get out. It's just, man, it's tired of being cooped up for so long, not being able to go nowhere.
Yeah,
We're going
for
to try
sure.
to get out and do going to the beach for a week and,
Nice. Which one?
traveling around. We're going to St. Augustine.
No way. I know.
St.
That's where
Augustine,
everybody
1st
goes.
of July,
I
so.
love it though. It's a great.
It's
That's
so
what.
it's so packed. I mean, right now, like I was looking last night to make reservations up from from Vero Beach all the way up to Fernandina.
Mm-hmm.
It's booked for a while.
Yeah, it's few and far.
Demand.
Yeah, everybody's ready to get out.
Everybody's ready to get out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we're actually going to Fort Wilderness. So you're talking about the reservation.
That's
so
fun.
we're taking the kids down there next weekend, not this weekend. Next.
Are you going into the
So,
park?
No.
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 I mean, the Fort Wilderness by itself is fun, so
Really
that's
fun.
cool.
I think we're going to do one of the water parks one day.
Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
the kids kind of swim and have a good time.
Yeah, because it'll
that's
be
good.
nice and warm
Correct.
and sauna-like.
Hot.
I wonder if at those parks you're still having to wear masks. I went sometime when it was still cooler to Islands of Adventure, and we were wearing masks, and it was
So
hot.
I think you do in the parks, or like when you're in the big general settings, like at Fort Wilderness, I think. But I don't know about the water parks.
Yeah, it would
kinda
be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that would be very
I
challenging.
know. So when I was down there, if you weren't in the water, if you were just sitting out, you had to have a mask on. So I was like, this is
Your suntan line is like with your sunglasses, so it's going to be like right here. You're going to get
Yeah.
some sun. Like it's so weird.
yeah. Hopefully we're moving into
Yeah.
getting away.
So I had a question. How did COVID affect your business?
Really not that bad.
Okay, good.
To be really honest with you.
Yeah.
We've stayed pretty steady. The real estate market seemed to be going pretty good. We do a lot of home insurance. A
Yeah.
pile of home insurance. And so, the real estate market seemed to be clicking along still pretty well.
Good.
And a lot of our stuff, our companies really adapted and went to, e-signatures, virtual
Online,
conferencing.
all the
I tried to
things, yeah.
do Zoom meetings with folks. So, we really kind of adapted to the
You pivoted,
situation.
right?
Had to.
Pivot. It's our favorite word.
Yeah.
Don't say it again.
don't say it again.
Yeah, you have to.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
That was the only way.
Well,
to
that
keep
was
it
the
going.
nice thing about our business, right? We've done telemedicine for, 6 years. And for us, we kept the office open with minimal staff and still kept our meds going and all that stuff. So, it was nice because we were able to have no interruption of service,
Correct.
where some people were like, the clinics were like closed or they didn't know how to handle it. And we felt so blessed to kind of be in that situation already. So,
Yeah, and y'all graced us and let us come in and do a video.
Oh, that was
right at
so
the end
much
of it.
fun.
But yeah, man, we had a good time.
yeah,
That was
that was
fun.
super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. we appreciate being thought of. So that was that was
Absolutely.
sweet.
I've come a long way on the video since then.
Have you?
Yeah. I just figured out, like, I just don't pay attention to the camera, and then it's like, whatever.
It's easy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
But you couldn't tell. I mean,
You couldn't.
Yeah.
The
Ella.
final product was great.
yeah, it was fun,
So-
and it's always fun, the like outtakes and how laughing and
Correct.
I know when
And
I
with Garrett's.
oh my gosh,
he's a
he's
riot.
hysterical. Yeah,
Is he
Garrett's
in
great.
your office?
Yeah.
It's you and him.
It's me, him, and a guy named Dan Shaw.
Okay.
Don't know Dan Shaw, but
And you guys are still in the northwest
Yep.
part of Gainesville?
We're right by the Boys and Girls Club.
Okay.
good. And you have an assistant now, or
I do. Yep, Tony.
Tony?
So she's awesome.
Yay!
Yep, she's
Haven't
really
met
awesome.
Tony, but I haven't had any needs recently, so
Yeah.
But
so
it's good to have
she's
help.
really, really good. Actually, we got to get with you
For
Tony,
her.
So.
Yay!
Yeah.
I know. So, Jess, I want to publicly thank you for supporting Celebrate
Oh, yeah,
and
absolutely.
telling small businesses about us and individuals too who just need great care and complain about the access to care. And we always say, the providers and the people in the office don't want it to feel the way it feels. It's just the way the insurance model runs. And so having somebody like you on our side is amazing. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's an easy referral because people love you whenever you refer y'all. So
Yeah.
real easy.
Elio. So how do we send people to you?
Yeah,
What-
we need
what's-
your information.
Easiest way is to email or call. Our office number is 352-378-1389. I'm at extension 3. Or
Tony?
Or Tony. She's extension 5.
Okay.
The email is my name, jess.odom at ffbic.com.
Yes. And you're super easy to Google too. I mean,
Yeah.
Jess Odom, and
Yeah.
it pops up all your information. So
Correct. It
Yeah,
should.
it does.
I like that you look at different options for people and like try to find the best fit. And
Correct.
I think that's nice, and it's nice, because it's a lot of times impersonal with insurance companies, and you kind of take the time to like really get to know what the need is.
Well, like umbrella policy, as a business owner, again, something had no idea about.
A must.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. And I have a teenage driver, so that's
Correct.
kind of petrifying. So the good news is the other one will be 25 by the time the other one's driving or close to it, so it shouldn't be too bad. We'll see.
And the way I look at it too is there's plenty of business out there. So
Yeah.
there's no sense in me doing something to justify put in jeopardy my relationship with anybody
Yeah.
over something menial. So if I'm not the person for you, I will absolutely tell you I'm not the person for you.
Right.
And tell you where to go.
Yeah.
Give you encouragement. I know most, if not all, the insurance brokers in Gainesville, and I know what they do, and I know what they do well. So if it's something that I can't do or I can't help you with, I will absolutely recommend somebody to you that can help.
Right.
Cool.
Which
So-
is amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's great.
So-
We love that. It builds trust, right?
correct. Yeah,
Just in relationships.
I want to be a resource. I
Right.
don't want to be an order taker. I just want to be a resource for people.
Yeah, and we feel like that too. That's why we love this podcast, because we get to connect with all these business owners in our community and people that we like and trust, and share that with our watchers and listeners. So,
Yeah.
Awesome.
yeah. So let me see. What else do I want to know that we could talk about? Any? Should we do most embarrassing story?
Oh, I don't know if he's willing to share.
Oh,
All right, second most embarrassing.
Oh, a really embarrassing story.
None.
I try to be a pretty cut straight guy. So
Okay.
I try to.
Uh huh.
So I want to know, as far as networking in the community, tell me a
Where
little
you're
bit about
connected.
what are you involved with? Like, are you involved with any like special organizations, any non-for-profits? I know BNI is one of your networking groups. Anything like that? I mean, we do Ronald McDonald House. What are you involved with?
Sure. Well, I'm not super involved with really anything.
Your church.
I really am. I'm involved with Destiny Community Church over in Newberry. I love all the staff there. It's great. I want to say kind of involved with the Alachua County Youth Fair.
Okay.
Oh, you are. That's
which-
right. I remember.
Which is the annual fair where kids in the 4-H and FFA community raise their animals, and then they sell their animals at the
the
fair.
fair. Yeah.
So it's a blast. The kids are like, I mean, it's salt of the earth kids. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
good, hardworking kids.
So Travis, my husband, he did FFA, and he raised a pig, and the pig's name was Rootin' Tootin'.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
So he loved being involved with that. So that's a great organization.
Yeah, I did it actually I think it's 10 years you're eligible to do it. I did it every year.
That's so cool.
So it's a big part of me. There was a lot of business leaders that gave to me in that growing up. So I feel like it's my responsibility to give back. So
awesome.
And you enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoy it. Absolutely. I help with the sale. We do B&I, obviously. B&I is good. I used to do some stuff with the chamber. I'm not as involved with the chamber as I used to be.
I don't think anybody's involved with anything at this point. I mean, because we've been like separated for over a year. So it's just like a lot of disconnect, but trying to think about getting reignited and get back
reintegrated.
Reintegrated for sure.
Oh,
hi. Hey, how are you?
I need to go. Where do you want to go? Charles?
Oh, the fair. Probably.
Oh, the fair. Okay.
That's probably the fair.
Okay. Yep. All right. I guess Jess is going to hold you accountable now.
So the fair is always like right at the 1st of March into February.
Okay.
But the kids actually start their projects early in the fall.
Yeah, because
they didn't do it this year, probably, right? Oh, they still did it.
Did.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's out. They moved it. It used to be out by the fairgrounds by the airport.
Yep.
But it's in Newberry at the
Canterbury.
What I guess it used to be
Canterbury.
Canterbury.
It's not Canterbury anymore.
What is it called now?
The counties bought it.
Yeah,
so.
it's going to be the new fairground.
The fair.
Yeah.
The fair. All right. See, just figured it out. We had no idea what
he needed to go.
I tried to get him to go last year.
Maybe he needs to go other places with you.
There you go.
Sorry.
Oh, he's so funny. So you're involved with the kids and your church. That's awesome. And,
And Destiny Community Church is a great church.
Yeah. Is Rocky's the pastor?
Rocky's the pastor.
Yeah, it's a great church.
They're incredible.
I went with the Spellices when their daughters were doing their little Christmas show.
I saw you there.
Yes, that was so cute. They were so precious. They're so little.
And
it was so fun.
They're finally in the new building, and everything's going really well.
Yeah, that's awesome. No, it was a nice place. I liked it. And the kids were so cute. They have a lot of good programs, I think, there.
Yeah.
So,
awesome.
Della, do you have any other questions?
No, I just, we appreciate you, and, you have a great company, and we,
it's trusted.
Sure.
Yeah. And, we work with other people in your organization, and, we love what you guys do and what you mean here locally. But it's just been fun to get to know you over the past 6+ years now. And,
I know, time is flying, right?
It's crazy.
It's like I lost a year but gained 2 years somehow. I don't even know. It's like crazy. The time is bizarre right now. But we do appreciate you, Jess. Thanks for coming on the show.
Appreciate you guys having me.
Yeah, it was a good time. Got to know you.
Yep.
You better come up with an embarrassing story for next time.
I'll try.
And we'll get your information out there and get people how to contact you. I know you said it earlier, but I know Elio will put it up there for people to be able to reach out to you.
Share it on your social media, so people can get to know you better, because that's always fun. I mean, people like to know people. So. Okay, good. That's awesome.
Thank you for being
All
with
right,
us
we
today.
appreciate
Thank
it.
y'all.
All right, thanks a lot. All right, guys, thanks a lot. We appreciate you watching today. We will see you next week. Do you have a health tip?
The health tip. Gosh, I don't know. Let's see.
All right. We want you moving every day for at least 30 minutes. And that can be a walk. You don't have to be like our friend Jess here going to the gym for hours at a time. But
he hasn't had any injuries yet, though. That's good.
I have not.
That's good. So you're at a good gym because they watch you. Anyway, so just 30 minutes a day. Walking is really good. Being outside, I know it's hot, so get up early or go after dinner. We know that improves health. The speed of your walk actually predicts your health long term more than anything else, even if you don't eat well and drink Coke all day and all those things. So take care of yourself. We'll see you next week at 11 live. We want to thank Elio with Fiesta Media. We'll be Tuesday at 11 live on Facebook and YouTube. And you can listen to this podcast anywhere you listen to podcasts. We are on all of those. Elio's taking care of that for us, and we appreciate it. So we'll see you guys next week. Thank you.